Egal, you're the only person on the panel that can answer me this, because I don't think the other two will even like give it a time. But answer me these two quick questions: what phase are Arsenal in, and what phase do we win the league in, please?
I think Arteta recently spoke about it. We're in phase 5, he said, just on the cusp of we're back up there amongst the best in Europe.
Why do you want when he asked you what you think, not what Arteta said?
Because I'm going based off this whole phase thing has been set by what Arteta's been saying. So I'm basing it off what he said. He mentioned it, and we had a conversation on your stream. He recently mentioned the fact that he believes Arsenal's in phase 5 on the cusp of getting major honors.
He never said that. He never said that. He said we're between phase 4 and 5 is what he said.
Yeah, but the reason why I'm saying
which phase do you think we're in? And when is not answer Dan's question? You're talking about what the manager said. What do you think?
5 because we're amongst some of the best teams in the world right now in the Champions League quarterfinals, could be potentially in the semifinals. We're already amongst some of the best in the Premier League. Defensively, we're one of the best teams in the world defensively. Our midfield is solid. A bunch of our attacking.
I swear you're a politician, man. It's a simple question. Dan, what's he doing?
A bunch of our players are still considered some of the best players in their position or amongst the best in the world. So I do think Arsenal is there and thereabouts. The reason why I say 5 and not 6, because we haven't gone over the line. Liverpool, for example, they're in phase 6. You keep asking what phase is Slot in. He's in phase 6.
Okay, so six is it then. 6 is done. When you're in phase 6,
6 is win a trophy. Hang on. So based on, did you just say phase 6 is win the trophy? Yeah.
6 is the team is done. You've done.
So you've won a trophy.
Yeah.
So how are you saying Eddie Howe's in phase 3 then?
No. There's difference. Arteta's won an FA Cup.
So was he not in phase 6 after 6 months?
No, because
and now regressed.
FA Cup does not actually mean your team has progressed to a level where you can go on to progress.
So why would you take a Champions League over a league then? Because it's a cup competition.
Manchester United won 2 back-to-back cups. Doesn't mean.
So would us winning the Champions League paper over our cracks then?
Bro, when your team
it works both ways, no?
No. When your team gets a
no, it don't. It's Arsenal.
When your team gets a Champions League or a league title, the weight is heavier, and it's not as easy to say, "Oh, you've just won a cup." It's not the same.
Why you're going up against Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal if you win that cup?
Winning the FA Cup and winning the League Cup is not the same caliber as winning the Champions League. We're not.
Why? You think the Premier League's the best in the world, no?
Yeah, the Premier League.
Okay, so the Premier's the best. Oh, so wait. The Premier League's the best in the world.
The Premier League is the
hold on. You're up against Pep Guardiola, the best manager in the world.
Yep.
Yeah, all singing, all dancing, star-studded Man City, right? You're up against Jurgen Klopp before this season. Yeah, unbelievable achievements what he's done, right? Yep. And you're up against who you consider one of the top 5 managers in the world in Super Duper Mick. Yes, how the fuck did Ten Hag win 2 cups?
By the way, the Premier League is not the best league in the world
No,
anymore.
we know this, Sam. But now answer the question again. So how did Ten Hag win 2 then?
What we have to realize is cup runs are a little bit unpredictable because it's one-off games. It's not
so like you said about Man United then, they've papered over their cracks. Is this not papering over the cracks then in your metric?
We haven't gotten to a final. We haven't won it. So
if we win it, is that papering over the cracks then?
No.
So why is it for Man United when they win it then?
Because
when they win the cups?
Because there's been 2 years where we showed consistency in the league to say that
I think it's because he's saying the Champions League is the biggest thing you can win.
So no, I hear that, but he's just said, and this is where you have to catch a girl out, because he thinks he's smart, right?
If we win the Champions League,
you said because 2 years in a row. No, Egal, shout out, come on.
No, you just gave me a question. Let me answer it. If we win the Champions League with no striker, Arteta not only gets a statue, as you have said, Arsenal are about to go on it. If we get the Champions League with no striker and Mikel Moreno up top, best believe when we add a striker to this team and we add a forward to this team, Arsenal will not only win the Premier League, we will dominate the Premier League.
Right, 1 hour 19. Okay, cool. So basically,
you guys surely agree with that. Like, what the hell?
No, can I just quickly ask? You've just answered my question. It took you a while, but you got there. So phase 5, we are in, and phase 6 is when we win things, right?
Major, not just FA Cups.
Okay, well, FA Cups are major, but anyway.
The way this domestic trophy gets this.
Okay, let's go with what Egal's saying then. So phase 5 we're in now. So we're definitely not in phase 6 yet. We can't win majors yet. We're definitely only in phase 5. So we are now going to be on phase 6. When are we going to be in phase 6 winning majors? Is it next season for you?
It could be this year. What are you talking about?
Okay, so we could be in phase 6 then.
So you don't even know what phase you're in right now.
You only enter phase 6. You only enter phase 6 after you've won.
You're waffling.
So you don't even know what phase you're in right now. That's what you're saying.
The way it's explained, the way it's explained is it's
explained by your manager who don't have a clue what day it is and lies every single press conference.
1 second. The Arteta'S phases thing. Someone needs to sit down and actually explain it to you guys because I can't.
But if somebody told me what the process is, I'd consider backing it. Tell me when it comes to fruition, and I'll consider backing it.
Thank goodness I watch La Liga every week, and I don't hear any of this.
Thank you.
Thank goodness.
Nobody knows what the process or the phases means, Egal. That's why it's done. And let me tell you now, progress, progression, progress and progression, both start with PR at the beginning, mate.
And by the way, let me just say, one final thing. One final thing. I promise you right now, Ali, if I see a Spanish club win the UCL or the Europa League, bro, I beg anyone sit and tell me the Premier is still bad.
All right, guys. I got the answer. I got the answer. So
he's got a chat GPT, Dan. No. This is like Dom with Y Scout.
Yeah, Y Scout. The phases go like this. Arteta'S phases: culture, character, challengers, champions, and consistency.
No, you're
this is what.
Am I in
Why are you laughing?
Right now? Why are you laughing right now?
That's what I'm saying. What are we doing here?
Why is a simple game of football turn into something so
Let me finish without you guys laughing off the screen. I have to mute you guys. Fuck. You guys laughing and pissing me off. Okay, so it's culture, character, challengers, consistency, and continental consistency also, and then finally is champions. So the first step was just building the culture, getting the team right, building the culture, bringing the ethos.
Okay, so what phases? So Arnie Slot skipped all of these phases and just won then.
Getting the team.
He said, "Yeah, F that. I'll just go and win then." So Arnie Slot's just skipped all the phases to go and win then, Egal.
And he got no signings, by the way. He got no signings.
The next stage was challenging and actually competing, not only just challenging for top 4, but actually showing you guys can compete and get up there amongst the best in the league.
I don't know where you put your shisha or your tea, bro, but come on.
Oh, look at Dan.
Okay, so on that basis, Egal, Arnie Slot, no, he's still
and continued progression, not only just a short period, but showing consistency over an extended period of time, where you're now fighting towards getting that final goal, which is winning the Premier League or Champions League. And I would say the final phase is actually becoming champions and now being
is he actually muted us all
as an established champion, league winner, Champions League winner, or major domestic.
He's muted us all, isn't he? He's muted us all.
But also the main things, the things that we all compete for in the league or in the Champions League. But yeah, the 5 phases. That's how it's been explained to me, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not. 6
I feel like I'm in a psychological history lesson back at high school.
If I miss something, yeah, I think that's it. I think
Man's actually going on chat GPT.
Hey, I need to meet you guys because I can't hear myself.
Egal, am I back in high school for a history lesson or a psychological?
Hey, I'm just trying to explain it. You guys keep laughing. You guys keep saying what phases.
Arnie Slot came in and said, "Fuck the 5 phases.
Yeah, I'll just go.
We're winning.
Yeah, I'll just go and win instead."
Okay, you know what?
Let me guess. He inherited a world-class squad. That you put below us, by the way. I'm not going
to make every stream about Arnie Slot, man. It's honestly.
Oh no, of course you're not, because it dumbs down every single argument you're waffling about. Yeah,
fair enough. There, I tried.
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I tried my best to explain the phases. Hopefully, it did. Dan, you kind of understand it a little bit better.
We clearly understand.
If I could be brutally honest, it's as clear as mud, mate. It's as clear as mud. If I'm honest with you, bro. But you did try, and I love you for that. Look, I don't believe in all this phase.
This is like Ty, bro. The way you try to explain things to Claude back in the days. I can't actually understand.
Guys, can we talk about Real Madrid now? Thank you for watching that short clip. Hopefully you enjoyed that video and you left a like on the video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the discussion that we just had. I bid you guys adieu. respect for watching and for getting up to this level. You're a real one.